So a lot of guys, they get more successful financially later on in life, right? And then they kind of assume with not as much empathy as they should have, which is why therapy helps people, that their wife's value system should completely change, and she should be grateful for the opportunity to completely repudiate everything that's ever been important to her and that she's been proud of in her own self. So, for example, a man makes a bunch of money and he says to his wife, who does the laundry, does the dishes, cooks, cleans, etc., usually in addition to working herself, as 75% of women work, and she structures everything for the home. He says, could you believe our luck? I can now pay for somebody to do all of this stuff. So the same things that gave you value and made me say I was so grateful to you for supporting me, taking care of everything in the home so that I could focus on my career, I'm now going to buy you out of all of that stuff that you actually found pretty personally meaningful, even though you weren't jumping up and down to do it. It was something, a sacrifice that you did daily to take care of your family. And now that I have more money, that just must not be important to you anymore. Aren't you grateful? And smart guy that I am, I figured out what you're going to do with all that time that you save. We're going to have more sex. Possibly you'll go to the gym more too. Because now we can self-actualize in exactly the way that I want to self-actualize. Aren't you grateful? And usually she feels like, what is this, a Black Mirror episode? Like every single thing in my life has to be restructured. You no longer value any of it because you can outsource it financially. And then on top of that, I'm supposed to be jumping into bed with you like I didn't meet you 20 years ago. And instead I met you last night in the bar. What are you talking about? And at that juncture, many self-made men and their wives get into therapy.